What's up YouTube? This is Mathwist97 and welcome to episode number 18 of my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. We're back for another episode of Monday Night Raw. This time we are emanating to you, we are broadcasting from the great city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That is right, folks. Here in Louisiana, the Red Brand is looking to take over. And what are we kicking off with? Well, a match that's gonna sour the mood a little bit. Because it is Curtis Axel going one-on-one with the COO of the WWE, Triple H. That's right, folks, Triple H. We saw last week, he made his official first announcement since coming back. And he has a match set in place for Roadblock. Triple H is going to be taking on Dean Ambrose. And if Dean Ambrose cannot defeat Triple H, well then he will not get a shot at Seth Rollins. However, if he does win, then Dean Ambrose will go face to face with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. But that hardly connects to really this situation tonight. Last week, not only did Triple H make that announcement, but he also encountered Curtis Axel backstage. They got into a bit of a heated discussion. Triple H just really did not have... he had some very harsh, very biting comments to make about Curtis Axel and his current status on Monday Night Raw, and the status of the Outcasts as a whole. Curtis Axel did not take too kindly to that. He said, "Do you know who I am?" And Triple H says, "Yeah, I know who you are. How could I forget about all of your wasted potential?" And that led to this matchup tonight. Curtis Axel, this is a chance for him to shut Triple H's mouth and really stick it to the authority, as it were. But for Triple H, this is just a warm-up. Triple H just trying to shake off any potential ring rust that he has since he last competed, because the last time Triple H competed was back in July at Money in the Bank when Seth Rollins, it was a very hard-fought contest from both men, very back and forth. A plethora of different weapons were brought into the match. We saw ladders, chairs, I believe kendo sticks. I can't quite remember if there was the sledgehammer involved as well, but at the end of the day, after multiple curb stomps, a pedigree, diving from the ladder, all sorts of insane moves, Seth Rollins finally put away Triple H. And after a matchup like that, Triple H, he had to disappear for a while. He had to recover from his injuries, and all that time could potentially give him some ring rust before his matchup with Dean Ambrose. So tonight he's looking to try to shake that off in this match with Curtis Axel. Triple H, he doesn't really take this match seriously. He doesn't take Curtis Axel seriously, and that really has been the problem for Curtis Axel and the rest of the Outcasts here on Monday Night Raw, is that nobody takes them seriously. This is the opportunity for Curtis Axel to change everyone's opinion. If he could shock the world and pick up the victory over Triple H here, it would certainly shock Triple H. I don't think that Triple H is going into this matchup expecting to lose to Curtis Axel. But this is Axel's opportunity to make a statement, to take a stand against Triple H and his corrupted authority. Last week, Triple H, this is not the same boss, the same person who we saw back at Money in the Bank. Because back then, Triple H, he wasn't corrupted. He was, I don't know exactly what changed since the match with Seth Rollins. But Triple H, he just, I don't know if all those curb stomps to the skull just completely warped his mind. But he's not the same leader, the same proud leader that we knew him as in his previous time in the WWE. Now that he's back, Triple H just seems to be really out to tear everybody down. Whether that be Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, or Curtis Axel. Triple H just seems to have a vendetta against everybody, except maybe Kane. Kane was really the only person who Triple H didn't... Oh, look at this, Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon distracting Curtis Axel while I guess her precious husband was in a little bit too much trouble. Curtis Axel was proving to be too much of a challenge for Triple H at that point, thanks to Triple H's ring rust. So what happens? Well, he brings out his wife to play a bit of a distraction, just on the off chance that he starts getting into even the tiniest bit of trouble. Triple H, I don't know exactly what has happened with him. I don't know why he has changed to become this way, what motivated him to really change his opinion of the people in the WWE, but the fact remains that he called out Curtis Axel last week. He completely obliterated him mentally. Oh, but Axel drops him off that top rope onto his face. Triple H, you can just see throughout this matchup, he is not taking Curtis Axel seriously, and that is only making Axel more and more frustrated. You can see big time clothesline, and Triple H goes over the top rope. You can see the welts that were starting to form on Triple H's face after all of these vicious punches from Axel, all these strikes. Axel trying to get the crowd behind him. I mean, the crowd is still a little bit confused on how to react to Triple H, because the last time that they saw him, he was a warrior. He was standing up to the corruption of Seth Rollins. But now that Triple H is back, I mean, he's not siding with Seth Rollins by any means. But Triple H instead just seems to think, okay, you know what? I couldn't beat Seth Rollins, so I'm going to use my authority. I'm going to use my corporate position to tear this whole place down. If you're a superstar that I don't like, well then, tough luck, because you're not making it to the top. And he even unleashed Kane. He managed to get Kane to bring back the Demon, just to add some more chaos to the mix. And we know later on tonight we're going to see Seth Rollins go one-on-one with Kane. Or perhaps Triple H isn't necessarily targeting everybody, but he is more so targeting Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins specifically, two people formerly of the Shield, and we know that Triple H has a long-standing grudge against the Shield, dating all the way back. Oh, wait a minute, Axel! Oh, he was looking for the pick. He was looking for that Hangman's face buster. Oh no. Oh no, Triple H hooks the arms. Pedigree! And just like that, Axel is done. Pin him, Triple H. I admit it, you have the matchup won. What are you doing? He hit the pedigree, but Triple H still isn't done. I think this is sending a direct statement to Dean Ambrose, a double-A spinebuster. Come on, just pin the Manhunter. It's over. You've won. That's what you wanted, isn't it? No. No, not another one. Not another one, not another pedigree. Oh, he delivers it, and that one busted Curtis Axel wide open. And Triple H finally goes for the cover, and there's no way Axel's surviving this. He's out like a light. And Triple H, he stands tall. Did we really expect anything less? I mean, I was hoping that maybe Curtis Axel could stand up to him, could do something. I mean, Axel deserves better than this. To have Triple H come out here and just bury him like that. I mean, last week, all the despising comments, the condescending remarks that he made on Curtis Axel, well, I was hoping that Axel could get some retribution tonight in this matchup, but that was not the case. Triple H, he gets the last laugh. He sends his statement to Dean Ambrose. He will meet the Lunatic Fringe at Roadblock. Oh boy. And we move on now to the... Well, this isn't exactly what we had planned tonight. We were supposed to move straight into the main event, but it seems the Divas Empire. What is this about? Well, those are the former Divas champions, Tamina Snuka and Summer Rae. Of course, with the whole Queen of the Ring tournament that's been going down, I was a little surprised that these two women were not included in that tournament, considering they are both former Divas champions. Perhaps that's why they're out here tonight. They're out here to hijack Raw, it seems. They weren't supposed to be here. But Summer Rae and Tamina, they are here. I guess we're just going to have to give them a mic and see why they're out here. What exactly is it that they want? Oh, wow. I mean, just Summer Rae is just relentless right now. Oh, Summer Rae. Well, she asked for it. She stated that the tournament should be restarted, and, well, here's where it all started. It was Asuka who defeated Brie Bella in the first match of the tournament. The tournament isn't being restarted by any means. I mean, we're already halfway through the second round. We're not just gonna restart this tournament. But ask and you shall receive. Summer Rae, she was looking for Stephanie McMahon, but instead she gets the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And I don't know if you saw that, but just a few moments ago, Summer Rae, she motioned to Tamina and she said, hey, just step aside, Tamina, let me handle this. You don't need to get involved. I can take Asuka by myself. And I don't know. I don't know if you can, Summer. Do you have any idea who Asuka is? I mean, 2 former Divas champions have stepped up to face Asuka, and both have fallen. Asuka, she single-handedly demolished both Brie and Nikki Bella, 2 former Divas champions, like I said. And Summer Rae, well, I guess she's a former Divas champion in her own right. Oh, and look at Asuka just mocking Summer Rae, just telling her, come on, bring it on, sweetie. But, Summer with a vicious slap to the face. She tried to deliver another one, and Asuka just turning her back, like, go ahead, take another free shot, I dare you. And that's just what Summer does. As you can see, delivering with the vicious forearms. But again, Asuka blocks. And Asuka, again, asking for more. But she blocks again. Summer Rae, oh no, this is not good. Not good for Summer Rae. Once Asuka starts to fire up with those kicks, you're done. It is lights out. Any one of these kicks could break bones, could shatter your skull if she can connect with that devastating roundhouse kick. Oh, a dragon suplex. I should say a tiger suplex into the pin. 2. No, but Summer kicks out, and that might have just been the dumbest thing she could have done. Well, as you see, Tamina up on the apron trying to distract Asuka, but Asuka paying her no attention. Oh my god. Did you see that punch? Did you hear it? Summer Rae, she's out like a light. She doesn't even know where she is. She's back to her feet, but I think she's already done. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Asuka with the running hip attack. And all Tamina can do is watch on. Well, you see Tamina distracting the referee, but that's not gonna help Summer Rae escape from this Asuka lock. And it's locked in, center of the ring. She's got the body scissors. The Asuka lock is applied. Tamina, she's already tried to help out, but there's nothing she can do. Summer Rae submits. And Asuka defeats Summer Rae. She makes her tap out, and look at this. Asuka just looking over at Tamina like, do you want a piece of this? And Tamina, she's not getting involved. Tamina, she's just seen what Asuka just completely tore Summer Rae apart. And Tamina opting not to step into the ring with Asuka, not at the moment. Well, Asuka, I mean, she's already had 2 huge wins in the tournament, but if she needed to make another statement tonight, well, she's just done exactly that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. The matchup that we alluded to last week, the match that we alluded to earlier on. It is the Architect, formerly of the Shield, Seth frickin' Rollins, and you can see he's got Blake and Murphy in tow. I wasn't too sure after last week what Blake and Murphy would think of Seth Rollins after Rollins left them high and dry to fight off the Demon Kane on their own. That, of course, resulted in Kane delivering a double choke slam to Blake and Murphy. But it seems as though Blake and Murphy, I mean, they're already on Seth Rollins' bad side. Anything else, and, I mean, they've already got a match set in store for them to... They're going to be taking on the Revival at Roadblock. And if they can't defeat the Revival, then Seth Rollins is done with them. They are gone from Team Rollins. I mean, at this point, do they really feel like they're a part of Team Rollins anymore? Seth Rollins has just completely alienated them last week with that whole... You know, he called them I mean, just, he called them untalented nobodies. Do Blake and Murphy really still support this man? I guess that just goes to show how much of a stranglehold Seth Rollins has over just this Raw roster, over their mental psyche. But Kane managed to break free of Rollins' his spell. Kane, after, for the past several months, he has been the director of operations. He has kept the demon dormant. But after last week, Triple H confronted Kane, told him, hey, I appreciate what you did as director of operations. You didn't do what I expected of you, but you kept Seth Rollins in check like I asked. However, Triple H did not seem to feel that Kane was, he didn't think that he was cut out for a corporate position. And so Kane, no longer the director of operations, despite Seth Rollins' claims, Rollins telling Kane, you should go up to Triple H and choke slam him, tell him that you are not going to step down. Well, Kane obviously did not do that. Kane, oh, look at this. Rollins mocking Kane, then jumping to the outside, and oh no. Kane just staring down Blake and Murphy. You see Blake backing off. Kane going after Murphy here, but meanwhile Rollins from behind with the Bulldog. And the distraction from Blake and Murphy paid off. Even though they didn't really do anything, they kept Kane's attention away from Rollins. And that's just what Rollins was looking for. Of course, Kane, Seth Rollins, he had a lot of hypocritical things to say to Kane last week. Seth Rollins said, hey, you're more than just the authorities' lapdog, okay? You are a demon. But Seth Rollins then went on to say, you should keep working for me. Don't do what Triple H says. Don't be your own man. Keep doing my bidding. How does that make any sense? And that's exactly why Seth Rollins is getting his comeuppance tonight. Clearly Kane saw through, he saw through Seth Rollins' crap, and he saw logic in what Triple H was saying. Because whether or not you agree with Triple H's methods, Triple H basically just telling Kane to unleash the demon just to, like I said earlier, just to instill some more chaos in this Raw roster. But Kane, at least if he can unleash his demon once again, he can do what he wants. He's no longer answering to Seth Rollins. Maybe he's answering to Triple H, but Triple H's beliefs are more in line with Kane's beliefs than Seth Rollins' ever were. Seth Rollins, it was always about Seth Rollins. At least with Triple H, okay, maybe Triple H's beliefs are still all about Triple H. That is very much true, but Kane and Triple H, they both want to see Seth Rollins destroyed, and that common ground was enough to sway Kane's opinion. As now Seth Rollins going to the top rope, look out below though, what a move. Diving Meteora, the knees straight into the shoulders. Pinfall here, does he have him? 1, 2, not even a 2 count. Kane powers out. As Seth Rollins, a vicious enziguri. Could that one get it? Another devastating kick to the skull. 2, again another 1 count. And you see the look of disbelief on Seth Rollins' face. Wait a minute, what's going on out here? Well, you can see Blake and Murphy are walking away. They are leaving Seth Rollins high and dry here tonight. Seth Rollins throwing a fit, telling him to get back here. But Blake and Murphy are done putting up with Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, the distraction is going to give Kane the opening. A vicious pump handle toss. And Seth Rollins, he's all alone now. Blake and Murphy, they're done with Seth Rollins. They are through working for him. Oh, I can only imagine what the repercussions of this are going to be. But for right now, I don't care. Seth Rollins is all alone, and Kane is looking to destroy Seth Rollins, and Seth has no backup. No Revival, no Baron Corbin, no Blake and Murphy. It's just Kane one-on-one with Seth Rollins, and Kane looking to choke him out here with this claw submission hold to the face. Rollins, is he going to pass out? No. Rollins able to muscle his way out of the submission. And now Rollins, oh my God, what a knee to the skull. right to the face of Kane. That devastating knee could break your nose. As he follows it up with another boot to the face, another knee to the skull. Well, Seth Rollins, he is more than capable of fighting his own battles as much as he tries not to. But the question is, with all the mind games going on, all the distractions playing a role in Seth Rollins' head, is he in the right frame of mind to defeat Kane tonight? As Rollins up to the top rope, look out below, missile drop kick to the back, but Rollins didn't quite land it like he wanted to. He crashed and burned as well. He may have got the better of the exchange, but it wasn't a perfect drop kick. And that could come back to bite him later on, but right now it doesn't look like it's going to. The schoolboy into the super kick, hook of the leg, got him. No! Kane kicks out. Kane is still alive in this match. As Seth Rollins delivers another boot right to the back of Kane. Seth Rollins another kick. Seth Rollins just taking out his frustrations on the Demon. Oh, but that third kick only fired Kane up as he blocks a punch. Oh, and another one. Kane, 3 devastating punches. And Seth Rollins drops like a sack of potatoes, and now Kane looking for the choke slam. As he's got him by the throat, takes him up. No, Rollins reverses. He countered out of the choke slam into an arm drag. And Rollins now sizing Kane up. What is he looking for? Big time kick to the midsection. Kane crumbles into the corner. And Seth Rollins walking the ropes with sliced bread number 2. Seth Rollins now to the top rope. Looking to follow it up with a devastating frog splash. Hook of the leg. Surely this is it. 1, 2, 3. No. The frog splash does not have enough power packed into it to put Kane away. Kane dumped over the top rope. He hangs on for dear life. But that might only backfire on him as Seth Rollins, a sunset flip power bomb out to the floor. Kane, that's where size really comes against you, because the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And Seth Rollins now slams Kane back first into the barricade. Seth Rollins looking to zero in on that lower back of the Demon. As Seth Rollins again into the barricade. Seth Rollins just relentless right now. And that's really the only thing he can do to go toe-to-toe with the Demon tonight. As Seth Rollins makes it back into the ring. I mean, this also is really a chance for Seth Rollins to send a message to Triple H. This is really the opportunity where he... Oh no. Seth Rollins has Kane up on his shoulders for the buckle bomb. Look at the strength of Seth Rollins. That has to do it. Rollins has worked the back. 1, 2, 3. Are you serious? Kane kicks out again. Seth Rollins, this is his opportunity to really stick it to Triple H. But right now you see Rollins throwing another tantrum. He's lost Blake and Murphy, and he just can't put Kane away. Rollins, what's he looking for? A boot to the... No, caught. Kane, clothesline, takes down Seth Rollins. And now Kane looking to go to the top rope. It's not too often that we see the big man fly. But Rollins, if you know what's good for you, you'll stay down. Kane just shaking his head like, no, you shouldn't be doing this. Look out, disaster connects from that clothesline from the top rope. Kane, though, he nearly took himself out of the equation as well. But Kane back to his feet before Seth Rollins, and that's all that matters. And Rollins, he's out on his feet now. It's Kane. He has him by the throat. Can he hit it this time? 7 feet in the air and all the way back down. Choke slam from hell into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Rollins kicked at it too. He kicked at it 2 15/16. And Kane in disbelief. But Kane not wasting any time, looking to keep up the pressure, keep up the punishment. As he delivers a vicious clothesline into the corner. Another one. Rollins is out on his feet. Sidewalk slam from Kane. And now Kane. This is the opportunity. Rollins trying to stumble to his feet. He doesn't know where he is. Kane, meanwhile, could be going for another choke slam. He's got him. No, wait, reversal. Rollins takes him down. Boot to the midsection. Seth Rollins off the ropes. What is this? Oh no, curb stomp. Rollins hits the curb stomp. Kane. No, Rollins not going for the cover. Another boot to the midsection. He's going to go for it again. A second curb stomp to Kane. Seth Rollins is just looking to completely obliterate Kane. And now adding insult to injury from the top rope. Phoenix splash. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Kane cannot defeat Seth Rollins. Rollins, he survives the demon tonight. He beats Kane nearly within an inch of his life. Back-to-back curb stomps followed by a Phoenix splash. Seth Rollins, he's just unstoppable right now. Oh, and he's eyeing down Kane. What more? What more is Seth Rollins looking to do here? Kane is out cold, folks, but Seth Rollins looks to continue the punishment as he rolls him up into another super kick. Come on, enough is enough, Seth. And you have to think this is a direct message to Triple H. Triple H sent a demon after Seth Rollins, and now Rollins looking to return it with interest with a pedigree. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of Universe Mode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure didn't enjoy that final outcome, but until next time, keep on YouTubing.